Okay, we're going to do some of this Battletoads and Double Dragon. I think it came out for both the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. We're playing it on the emulator, though, on the Super Nintendo. Just because playing it with a Super Nintendo / Super Famicom controller. So I figure we'll do that instead. Might make it a little bit better anyway. This game was released in '93, and what they did is they made it to where two of the better beat 'em ups came together into one. So it's the Battletoads and the Double Dragon. And you get to pick from the three Toads, Zitz, Rash, or Pimple, or Billy or Jimmy Lee. Most of the time you'll see me pick Rash or Pimple over any of the other three characters because the Double Dragons are about the same. The Toads are about the same except for Pimple's a little bit bigger than the other two. But I usually use Rash anyway. Now what was different about this game is like in the first stage the boss is going to be a Bobo. And in the second stage I think the boss is Big Blag. So it's kind of one of those things where you get enemies and or bosses from both universes. Of course, now the gameplay still works, just kind of like more so like Battletoads or any of those other, Battletoads games that, everybody might have played with the big fist and the big boot and stuff, the cartoony kind of look and things. Now, I'm not really great at this game, so we're just going to play until we get beat up here. And that's probably as much as I'm going to play. It's not that I don't like the game. It's that it is incredibly difficult. And it does have like the same thing where if you're playing two players, you can play it with both players being able to hit each other or both players, not being able to hit each other. So if you're an expert at the game or you just want to beat the tar out of somebody and you don't really care about the co-op, then you can do that. But it definitely makes the game a lot more challenging. Control is just really slippery on this. I'm wondering if it's that slippery on the Nintendo version of it. I would say so. They're basically the same game. So there's, well, I say they're the same game. Some people would probably say they're different games, but I think it's the same game. What I don't like is that you can get hit by more than one enemy while you're hitting another one or while you're fixated on another one. And that kind of creates a problem for me. I don't like games that do that. Double Dragon does that a lot in their franchise. These hands really get on my nerves too. Thank goodness they don't take very many hits though. Oh, go ahead and put the other hand out there. I'm not going to that. That's not where it's at, huh? I tried to move out of the way. I really did. Now see, now right there, now I could hit him. They can hit me. I can't hit them, but they can hit me whenever I'm holding the other one and beating the tar out of them. I can't do anything to them. I can try to hit them with a headbutt and knock them across the room, but that really doesn't help matters. Now it says level 1, 2. Now most of this part is the hands at a very, very odd angle. And like I said, the control is very, very slippery. The game's already hard enough as it is. It doesn't need to be more slippery with the controls. It's already difficult enough. I mean, it's Battletoads difficulty hard. It doesn't need to be any harder. You go over here and he does the goofy animation when a Bobo comes out. Big Bobo coming out the wall. And then you just... If you can get close enough in on him, you can catch him. I can't get close enough in on him. I can't even... Yeah, he just beat the tar out of me. I'm not very good at this one. I'm better at the other Battletoads games and the other Double Dragon games. Oh my gosh! For real! I may have to try that. We're going to try this on the Nintendo and see if the control's any better, because normally I don't do that bad on that. We'll try it on the Nintendo. Okay. Let's try it again. Yeah. Because I'm having a terrible time. Now, if I have terrible time on this one, it'd be about... I'll just know it's the game. There's a little bit of difference here. Tale of the Ratchet. The graphics are definitely different. The controllers are a little bit tighter. Not much, but a little bit. I don't know all the tricks and stuff of this game either, so... Call me a boy. I do a lunging punch on here, which is not good. This one just really looks really primitive though. But it'll be alright. This is the one they didn't really put on Rare Replay. Don't really understand the problem behind that. But ow, he shot me in the head. Okay. Well. See, I'm kind of in a bad spot here. They tend to be a little bit more cautious on the Nintendo version. As you see, I'm not having as hard of a time. I mean, I'm still having a little bit of difficulties. Not much, though. Not as much as I have with the Super Nintendo. You slam you around. I swing you around. Now, these are a little bit harder to do. The hands are a little bit harder to do on the Nintendo version. They're a little bit more difficult to do on the Nintendo version. I was kind of hoping that was life, but I'll take a 1-up too. See how he's not attacking me right off the bat? Now that will get harder as the game goes on, and well, he just killed me. Okay. Usually I don't play this bad on these, but sometimes I just have a bad time. And this is one of those bad times. And I forgot, you have to hit these 3 times. These at the end of the level. You only had to hit the other ones twice. These you have to hit 3 times. Might as well go ahead and put him out there. You know he's going to be there. They attack a little bit faster than the other ones too. Ow. Reminded me of the big sticky hand things that you used to get in the machines for like $0.25. And here comes a Bobo. See, he punches the door down this time. Now see? See how I can headbutt him a little bit easier? Oh, kick to the face. See how that worked? I don't know. I guess maybe the Nintendo version's better. And then they talk trash. And now Big Blag will be the boss of this level. So that's a Battletoads boss. So you faced a Double Dragon boss in the first level. Now I'll face Double Dragon enemies that you just pummel through the floor. They did add some elements in the game that make it a little bit more, shall I say, interesting, maybe, I guess. Can I not get that from there? Well, poo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes a walker. Oh! And now you grab the stick. And now you beat them over the head and you flip them. Or you do that with them. Well, that's 5,000 points, but I'm not going to be able to get it, I guess. Well, I probably could. No. Oh well. This is where it becomes a little bit hazardous. Oh, now you're going to get it. Put one of these big dudes down. I just got a 1-up. I guess points. I guess it's every 100,000 points you get a 1-up. Like, but you weren't able to use the sticks. Now this is a little bit different. You have to get these and then kind of like throw them at an angle and throw them like upwards and towards an angle. The angle is really weird and you have to throw them off the wall. You have to hit him with, I think, 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. You have to get them before they explode and throw them back towards the wall so they can blow up on him. And then you go down an elevator go down a hole. And you fight more of these stupid jokers. There's a 1-up. Trust me, it gets harder as you go along. Those 1-ups will come in handy and probably still won't matter. I will beat you in the head. Uh-oh. I can't get down the... Okay. Well, as weird as that was, it worked. Extra points. Health that I grabbed and then lost. Nope. Nope. Batter up, son. They're coming from all over. And I'm just taking care of them like nothing. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Come on, big man. Let's roll. Uh-oh. Bow. Okay. I wish you could grab up like the big walker leg. Now you're going to do the same thing to this dude like you done earlier. You're going to pick him up, try to throw him against the wall. Try to pick them up as quick as you can, because some of them blow up pretty fast. Oh, and I missed that one. I had to throw that one up. He's going to take a fourth one to the face. Uh-oh. You want another one, do you? All right. Well, another one you shall have. Get out of there. That would have been helpful to have had. Now, this is where it starts getting bad. Because you remember the turbo tunnels from the first game? Yeah, well, this is turbo tunnels again, but this time there are enemies behind you and different things that happen. Oh, I don't remember any of this. Oh, no. God, and we're getting faster. And now they're coming up from behind me. See, this adds a little element of difficulty right here. Because they come up behind, in front, and you have to use your foot. And they can knock you off. And it's just a massive pain. Get off of me. Plus, it's hard to see when you can hit them and when you can't. What are we doing now? My eyes are just getting demolished by this speed and trying to collect stuff and trying to dodge things. My eyes are just like, no more. And here's Big Blag. That was kind of cheap. He gets faster. And then he starts doing this crap. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can throw him too, by the way. Thought I'd let y'all know that. Gosh, oh mercy. When he starts doing that pancake flapping thing, you know. Level 3, Ropes and Roper. I think the boss of this level is I hope that's not gonna get past some sensors. I think it's Chain Gun Willie off of Double Dragon. The stage is already difficult as it is. Even getting to him and then beating him is a little bit worse. These things right here are a little bit bad because you have to jump up on them and grab them and knock them down. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh boy. These things are hard to hit. Ow. They can hit you from just about any angle, but they're hard to hit. Jump off. Ah. Okay, somehow I glitched out and grabbed off of the center part. You have to be very careful and precise in your jumping on these parts. Ow. Crap! I hate these things. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? And right there, I didn't grab him. Right there, I didn't grab him. Oh, gosh. Oh, come on. That's the third time I've grabbed this stupid thing and started kicking it. Oh, no, there's two of them now. Yeah, and that little chicken's going to go over there. God, mercy. I heard something making a smashing sound. Smashing. I'm probably going to die right here. This is a wall walking. This is a little bit different than the other games. And I don't know how to jump. Oh. B is... No. I don't know. I'm going to try to continue. I'm going to try to use Pimple. Oh, okay. Either I missed like a stage select or something. I don't know. We'll try to get through this level again. Hopefully that stupid freaking gun don't kill us 40 times. See, I thought there was a gun right there. Oh. Oh, oh. Of course one kick isn't enough to take it out. No. No. No, sir. Not enough to take that out. No way, Jose. I love how I try to swing whenever they come right through the door, and yeah, they still just hit me. Okay, I got the punch down right as soon as they came through the door. I'm not real sure why they got to hit me and I didn't get to hit them. Not real sure why that didn't work out. It's no wonder I don't like this. Nah, you didn't catch me this time. Oh, crap. No, you ain't catching me because this other one's going to get me. I love it when I jump up to catch it and I miss it. And it's like you should just gradually just lock on. Now, guys, I don't know how to jump right here. Okay, it's B. Okay. Why you would jump with the B button is beyond me. I'm not even going to try to get that. I'm doing just good enough to jump over these razors. Or these blades or whatever they are. Glowing. Ow. Ow. Whoa. Now. Now, see, now, if I could have hit him one time, that would have been it. And you, okay. Let me guess, you can only use who you want to. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty much done with that. Yeah. I can't make it through the third stage of that. Yeah. You know, I did Battletoads last week. Battletoads is a tough game by itself. Double Dragon's a little bit tough. I don't think it would have mattered had I been able to make it to the boss of that stage because he would have probably kicked my butt anyway. I did want to show you guys the game. I may go ahead and do Battle Maniacs for you as well because that's another one that that's another one that's not really, for me, it's not really a good thing. I can't get very far on it either. It seems like I could get pretty far on the original, like the original Battletoads game. I can get somewhat pretty far up there. But on these other ones, they're a bit tad difficult on some of these other ones. I'm going to play a little bit of Battletoads and Battle Maniacs. This time I'm going to use Pimple instead. See what happens. Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I thought I was, and maybe I'm not. Okay. Well, next time we'll do Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, since this one doesn't seem to work. So we're going to conclude the video right there, and next Friday we'll do some Battletoads and Battle Maniacs. They're not bad games, but some parts would require a second player to be watching your back or to help you out. The games are hard. The original Battletoads is tough, and it's hard with two players as well. These other ones would probably be just as difficult with two players. And, you know, I'm not going to say if they would. I'm not going to say if they wouldn't because I don't 100% know. Even Sega actually, back in the day, Sega actually did a Battletoads game as well, which was they did a Battletoads and Double Dragon as well, but they also did just regular Battletoads, and they're kind of the same game, they just kind of work a little bit differently. But there was another one, I'm not sure if it was for the Game Boy or if it was for might have been for the Game Boy, and there's one that's called Battletoads, and then there's another one called Battletoads Ragnarok, or Ragnarok's World. And I think it's for the Game Boy. And Ragnarok's World is the first Battletoads. And the Battletoads that's on that system is a completely different game. Which you kind of get to wondering, okay, why did they make this, or why did they do that? Like I said, Sega made it to where you could play the games, but you know, in different Battle Maniac and like Battle Maniacs and stuff like that. But some of them were on the Master System, some of them were on the main system. I'm trying to play one on the Sega right now, and it's like supposed to be Battle Maniacs, and it is awful. Let me look on the Game Boy and see if that's that one I was going to tell you guys about. That it was there were 2 Battletoads games. There are. There's actually 3 Battletoads games for the Game Boy. There's Battletoads, which is not the original Battletoads. It's more like you only control Zits, but you really can't tell it's Zits. Some of the levels in the first one are on here, but not all of them. They have Battletoads and Double Dragon for the Game Boy, but they also have Battletoads in Ragnarok's World. Now, Battletoads in Ragnarok's World is for the Game Boy, Battletoads in Ragnarok's World is the first Battletoads, because they made the original Battletoads a little bit different. So, of course, they're kind of just like the regular. You know, if you've played the Nintendo version, you know the Game Boy version's not much different. They're pretty much, you know, especially like Battletoads and Ragnarok's World's the same on the Game Boy. The original Battletoads on Game Boy it's a little bit different, but it's still about, you know, it's just a little bit different. You play as, like I said, you play as Zits. That's the only one that you can pick. Sometimes on some of the games I like to pick Pimple, because I like to have the big burly beat 'em character. Oh, on here you can pick up an axe. It's kind of like Golden Axe, though. This one on the Game Boy, it's kind of like a Golden Axe game, almost. There's upper level, lower level, and enemies, and pick up axes and stuff. Fight them that way and things. But, and it doesn't tell you which toad it is. So really, unless you just, I mean, it's Zits, and they'll tell you that. But unless you really, you know, I mean, you could just say, oh, it's Rash, you know. Like I said, there are some parts of it that are kind of like the first one off the NES, but each game's hard on its own merit. You know, the first ones are hard, the later ones are hard, they're all hard. They're all difficult. The only one that's not really totally difficult, it was difficult out at the arcade, is the arcade version of the game. The arcade version of the game is not, it's not difficult because, like, if you have an emulator, or even if you were at the arcade, you could keep putting in quarters. But there was a lot of different things that you could use weapon-wise and everything else-wise that you could use to just, you know, try to kill enemies. And, you know, you grab different stuff and you could usually kill about 4 or 5 enemies at one point. And, you know, it's just mass melee beatdown. And I think that's what, you know, that's what everybody wants in a beat 'em up like this. You know, they want where you just go through and you can just satisfyingly destroy stuff. We don't want stuff that's totally easy, but we don't want stuff that's overly hard either. You know, Battletoads it can be overly hard at times, but normally the damage is like the stuff is kind of fair to a point. Some of it's not fair, like the turbo tunnel. Nobody likes the turbo tunnel. Nobody likes any of the turbo tunnels. Those are a pain in the butt. Nobody likes them. But some of us do better than others at them. So, you know, you got to take the bad with the good. I'm trying to beat the boss of the first level. Oh dear gosh. Right off the bat, they make you do almost an Inferno zone. Only you can shoot from the ship. Okay, yeah. Well, guys, next week we'll do Battle Maniacs, and we'll see how that goes. Like I said, we'll play that one for a couple minutes, and then we'll see if how far we can go there. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you no more of that one that I just played to show you guys, but like I said, the game is definitely difficult and not at all easy. I'm still playing the Game Boy version. It's just now getting to a point where it's getting thoroughly hard. Yeah, it's getting harder. Like I said, they'll give you a stage or two, and then after that stage or two, usually they come back and they just start just whooping you so bad. And, oh, I'm going to crash. Oh, I already crashed. Yeah, I did bad there. I did bad. I crashed. But anyway, we'll finish up the Battletoads one with that one, with the Battle Maniacs one next week. So until then, we will see you later. Oh, one more thing before we see you later. My birthday's coming up on Thursday. I'm going to do a birthday stream. I'm going to do Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, but with warps. Because if I tried to go through every stage of the game, I've already done every stage of Mario Bros. 1. I've done every stage of Mario Bros. 2. I've done every stage of Mario Bros. 3. It took quite a few hours to do each stage. So I'm going to use warps. I may have help on number 3. I'm not sure. And we'll see how that goes, because on number 1, we'll have to see how it goes by World 8-3. That's the tough one for me. On number 2, we'll have to see how it goes on World 7, on the last world, because that's the one that's kind of tough for me. And then we'll have to see Super Mario Bros. 3 I should be able to beat. I should be able to beat it the easiest, because I'm the most familiar with it. Number 1, like I said, in 8-3, there's the Hammer Brothers, and I have to try to figure out what I'm going to do with those. And now number 2, those 2 stages at the very end, I have to figure out what I'm going to do there, because those are a little bit rough for me as well. I didn't play number 2 as much as I played the first one and the third one. I played the third one more than I played the first one, so I'm more familiar with the third one than I am with the other ones, because I like the third one better. Actually, that's my favorite Mario game of all of them, and my favorite Nintendo game on that system. Like I said, Mega Man 3 is right up there too, but Super Mario Bros. 3 is probably my favorite on that one, and Legend of Zelda Link to the Past is probably my favorite on Super Nintendo, and Legend of Zelda Link to the Past is my all-time favorite game on any console. If I have to pick one for N64, it'd be Ocarina of Time. And on GameCube, there was a lot of games I liked, but I would go with Gauntlet Dark Legacy, because that's the one that me and most people played the most, and it's I like it. No matter what most people say, oh, it's not the original Gauntlet, it's not this, not that. It's still, you had 8 characters to choose from, plus, after you got so far up, you could switch character, and you'd be another form of that character, you just, when you had more than one person playing, I just found the game thoroughly enjoyable. So, but until, we'll probably have a couple other streams before Thursday, maybe. We'll see what those are going to be, but we'll see you later.